Ghosh, it's an honor to be speaking to you. You have a very, very inspiring story, journey that you've lived. And in our research, one of the things that we found is that in your early days, you've also sold milk, you've given private tuition. You're completely an example of self-made professional, self-made entrepreneur. Tell me how all these journeys and your journey shaped up in building Bandhan Bank.
Yes, you are very correctly mentioned about it on that. The my study life is in the one part with my father's sweet shop, and half of day, morning and evening, I have been worked with him in the shop and then school. And when I get the chance to the study in honors and masters, but that time I have been get another chance of one of the temple name in Brajananda Saraswati, and that a temple has given me the accommodation and food, everything is free to study, and partly I have been done the tuition and to meet up my cost of study. This is in one side on that. And when I lost my father, immediately I joined an NGO to work on that. So this is a life on that. And NGO work helped me to know the ground reality, which happened in my the 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 poor family, low income people family, majorly, how they run their family. I stayed in that the one day in the early in the morning, means in that the 4 a.m. I went to the village, and particularly one of the couple of families. I like to see that what happened in that in the morning. And whole day, even up to the sleep time, I stayed in there to like to know that the life cycle of that the people, how they maintain on that. And which I find out on that the 4 a.m. the first awake by the women, and the she she cleaned the house, she cleaned the what I say that the open places in front of the house, everything clean, and by 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. And then she started the cook, and that the boil the rice, and 7 a.m. the husband has wake up, and after take then husband have been taken the breakfast and went to the job. And after that, that lady have been completed that the take care of the children, food, children going to the school, and after that she cooked the lunch, and children returned back, and she also went to the field to collect the some of the wooden and pieces, and sometimes they are carrying that is an cow dung to make a uh, the use for fuel in this the cooking. And she came returned back, and immediately children has come back from the school, given the lunch food. Evening the husband has come back, and he also taken the food. And the night, this the two people are sitting together, and again they are talking each other, very family issue and a society issue, and our wife is cooking the food for dinner, and they are taking a dinner together and slept. if I see that the total life cycle, how contributed the women and husband and wife together contributing to the family, and always everything we find out on that, the how we can be give some support to them, and and to the family, which women can be earned something for the family, which can be helped them to come out this type of thing. Because when the husband has come, and actually she carried on that the 1 kg of the rice and some of the fish, some of the vegetables, and she has a need on that the 2 kgs of the rice for full family, carried 1 kg, shouting each other and fighting each other, sometimes beaten to the women. Sometimes we find out on that the next day women have left the house of the husband, and a couple of days after he returned back. This is a total scenario. It's a very different on that. Some peace is there, some unrest is there, and always they are suffering, which is the demand of the family and the supply of the family not matching on that. So this is the big learning from the village in every corner thing. And if you see that the who are the people are doing the business, they are also not getting the money from the any financial institution. They are they are taking the money from the money lenders. And money lenders, actually what's happening, that when I go to this the daily market, I find out on that these people, some one person has come early in the morning and given the 500 rupees, collect the 5 rupees, and evening again collect the 500 rupees from that business person. And when I ask them why you are paying 1% half a day, 700% interest, they say that I am not calculating 700, it is in only 5 rupees. And I understand about it, and these people have need the money. And when I talk more, they say that there is no alternative in my hand. And I only can be take this money from this person, because no bank, no financial institution in our country can give the 500 rupees, and I can be like to run this business. It's better this person has come to my business place to give the money, collect from my business place. I am happy to give the 5 rupees. If you do, I can also give on that. So this is the scenario when I see, then I have been think about it. Why not I can be start an NGO to develop the two things. How we can be involve the women in the income, then the torture of the husband will be like to reduce. And they will be the empower in the family, and they cannot be like to no every day the violence, or every day they cannot be like to listen the shouting from the husband on that. And of course simultaneously, because of the husband, if it is 300 rupees earned and wife earned the 100 rupees, then it is 400 rupees. But if I go to the husband, the 400 rupees may become to this no, it's a very tough to increase the 500 rupees. So in that sense, it can become to the double, and then their income will become double. So their demand of the income, their demand of the expenditure in the family will be like to gap minimize. And women also make the power. And if you see that at that point, the children always something demand to the mothers, not the fathers. But if the mothers every time have been asked the money from the father, which income is not adequate. So always there is a fight to each other on that. So if a mother can be earn some money, they can be give freedom, can give to this the some money which is a demand of the children for ice cream, no, for a the mela is just some purchase on that. That is a need of in our country, and these children, and otherwise that it's not possible. This the women can be pickpocket from the husband because they're also not that much money. Always
Yeah.
is a fight will be there. So that I have been decided on that started this NGO how we can be empower the women to earn the money from their own, and that can be balanced in the family income and balance the fighting to the men and women, and the children will get the better treatment from the mothers on that.
With Bandhan Bank, you've done, the kind of phenomena that you've created of real impact. I want to understand today, and we are, uh, 2 days away from Women's Day. Just want to get a sense from you, if you have to say, how has Bandhan Bank been a catalyst in terms of empowering women? Uh, and if you had to quantify that, this is the kind of impact it has created, what would you say?
The till now we are trying to empower the women, and two three things. If you see that the finance is a power, who has that the finance control, he control the power of the family, society, even in the country.
Yeah.
So we can believe on that. But a very big challenge on that to transfer the power from man to women, very tough in our country.
Yeah.
Though it is an income is there, it is not very easy to transfer the power because it's an man-dominated family or society in our country, except some of the small states is a different. For that region, when the money has come to this, the women hand, I saw that earlier also, my primary starting on that. The 5,000 rupees I have given to the wife, and they went to this, the home, and they are first ask the question to the wife to by the husband. So because husband have not seen the 5,000 rupees together, how he accept that his wife will be like to hold 5,000 rupees their hand? It's not easy is accepted by husband. And you know that at that time we see that the beating to this wife have been increased.
Mm.
Violence is increased on that. And he said that this is not good work I have been doing. I am trying to do something is a good for the women, but it is coming to the negative.
Mm.
And they are started to talk with me, the husband. The sir, why you given the money to wife and not given to me? They will be like to work. Well, they have not the pocket. They are using shadi. So pocket is mine. Whatever you give, money will come to my pocket. You see that what is the culture in our country, how they
Yeah.
perceive this message on that.
Yeah.
And I believed on that time, fine. If the some money is going to the hand of the husband, I'm not mind about it. But the husband realized about it. My source of the money is a wife. If I beaten, she went to her father's house. I lost this source. So I cannot be lost. And they're realizing gradually, yes, we have need to make it on that, the jointly like to do something on that. So this is a very big challenge on that.
Yeah.
And sometimes we find out on that the sum of the mother has returned back in the next day after receive the loan. They sir, return back your money. Why? My husband is an alcoholic. Last night he have been beating me. So why you taking it? Well, sir, I tried to do something on that, but I failed. I cannot do. Money will be lost. You
Mm.
return back your money. You see that how innocent these women, how these women are very committed for their work, for their return. It's a very proud moment for us.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I feel that working with these people, which is a very challenging in the beginning, now
Yeah.
it's streamlined. I'm happy on that. When I go to my branch, I saw that all the my mothers are seated in the branch and husband are standing in the outside of the office waiting for the women. This is power.
Yeah.
This is only the office where husband is not the power, women have the power. And you see that after I'm many times I'm in habit on that. I can just to observe as a silent. No, when I standing, I saw that they are gossiping, they are talking, many things. After getting the money of the wife, and he put it the wife in the back seat of the bicycle and talking very passionately and driving going to home. This and have been changed has come on that. And not only that, when the mother say, when I go to the village, I ask many times talk on that. And some women is asking, mother is asking on that. I'm talking. And she said that, sir, I normally I ask on that what you are doing the money and how long you with us. And she said, one lady and she said in that day, and very good, the dress and everything is like very good on that. And ask on that the what you are doing in the money and how long. And she said that the said I was in a 5 years before in Bandhan. I taken a money. I started the trying to start it the business by but my husband snatched that money from me for his business. And I am not earning anything on that. And a very hard way, I have been returned back the money for pay the installment to you. And
Wow.
after first year, I have been stopped to taking the loan from you. And after 3 years again, I came to take the loan. There's only one cause. My son is now going to college in Calcutta for study. I have need to pay him for their college fee, and I committed him. I will pay the expenditure to him, tuition and everything with our money, our business. And then she said that I took money now, and some few days I have been absent to not to disclose to my husband, and I started the shadi business in my home. And my husband find out it on that, and I explain on that it is my money. I earn this money to spend the no expenditure of my son who is going to study to the college. I'm happy on that. But you see that how they are thinking in a different way on that.
Yeah.
Maximum time they are spending their money on that to children development, maybe the school, maybe the tuition, maybe sometimes they are the dresses. So they are also feel proud on that. I am contributing to the my family. Earlier they not feel about it on that.
Yeah.
So this is the way. If you see that now 1 crore 50 lakhs of the women is my customer.
Wow. Wow.
So as a
Wow.
bank, I have been increased in a day-to-day, month-on-month basis, And I feel that maybe the is not in a finish. How many people I can be go reach? No, every time the people, new people are coming, new mother is coming. They are explaining their very bad experience of the family, and they are started sometimes as a new business. They are starting on that, the existing business or husband business, jointly working on that. So that is a change I have seen. If you go to this the rural India, especially on that, and semi-urban or urban, though we are working rural India, the people know that where I can go to get the money to start the business or running the business or expand the business on that. That is the confidence has come on that, and
Yeah.
then are coming now, if I say that another one day, the first of my branch, I have been go to the village and the group meeting. I'm so that the one of the lady has come, and she asked on that I like to take a loan 3,000 rupees, but what I can do? And she asked me, and I said that then I am trying on that. You can find out how you can do, what you can do. And the one of the existing of my borrower, the women, she suggested her and said that, okay, take this 3,000 and go with me to Howrah in the morning and purchase this the fish. And there is a roadside market where I am sitting to selling the fish, and besides me there is a one space I'll give to arrange to you. You see that how the people helpful.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the big people feel that, oh, why I'll be created my
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
We are not thinking in that level.
Yeah.
So that is a feeling proudness is a better. I will feel that when they are smile face are talking on that, the sir, I have been now coming to this position. Whatever you see today, when I go to the field, they are saying, sir, whatever you seen in your eyes, all have been developed because of you.
Wow.
So that is a very good. I feel proud of my life. Whatever I have been trying to do, it can be go to that level on that.
I wanted to ask you is that what are some of the suggestions you would like to give to the policymakers, to people in the government, and also to us, to all of us in the society? What are some of the things that we need to do, and steps that we need to take to create an equal world?
No, you see that the only my point on that. What I learned on that, the always the people are poor are two class. Now, one is an poor. Another class of poor is a women poor.
Yeah.
Women poor is in worse than men poor. If you go to this, the gender equity, no gender inequality is the need to focus on that in our country, how it can be maintained.
Yeah.
No, their rights, and they will be like to take some of the advantage more in the society. No, it can be start from the institution. It can be like to educate. We are talking about the financial literacy. It is a needed for our country. We also needed on that the women rights can be educated in the ground level, not to fight each other, how they can be maintained though on that. No, if I say that if you go to the village still now, if it is a one egg, mother will give to the son, not to the daughter. If they have that the some money, they will be first to send the school the son, not the daughter.
Yeah.
Daughter, they will be give to go to this the merit before
Yeah.
the age. We should be educate the mothers in the ground level. So how they can be gender inequality can be maintained, that can be helped their family more. Because when the women come to more income level, one side, that is income is increase in the family, but other side also, when I talk with the women and asking to this the mother, the what is the you will get from this the income, what you feel that. So fine, income has come very good. Now we have a good balance. My husband are not taking the decision. They are asking to me some decision to marry my child or sending a school. That is a good thing on that. But point is there, some of these the women mentioned, but my work have been not reduced.
Mm, mm.
I have been till now, I have
Yeah,
been doing my family work, child care, and washing the clothes, and also doing business. I'm doing business, but that work have not distributed.
yeah,
My husband helped me to do something on that. So that is a need now, to make something to participate by the husband, because till now husband is a powerful.
yeah.
No. So that is the side on that, how education may be like on that. And second point on that is an unlimited number of people, women, are not getting access of the even the credit.
Yeah,
There is a challenge to reach to this the women. That is a one side is an environmentally. This the people are uh, these people are deprived by the one part is a husband, another part also is a politically. No. So how these people can be political free if they can get the access of the credit, and then they can be run their business in a good way on that. So they should not become as in the politics. I given the chance on that. If you give the credit to the women, it is treated as a microcredit. If it is a microcredit, loan wave will come on that. So no lenders will become future to lend on these people. Country cannot be like to feel that you cannot come. What is the problem? No problem. They should be like to create that environment where they can be run their business. And their funding also come to from the lenders that can be also like to. So good, encourage them who are working on that. So this may be the two point on that, the possible to do it on that.
Mr. Ghosh, I want to ask you also, especially during the pandemic, uh, what did you do things differently because the requirements were different? Did you customize something especially during the pandemic time?
We are customized means two, three things on that. Because we are heavy trust on our these women, because they are very committed. If they are in a problem, they also not share with us, but they will continue their repayment to us. This is many challenges I saw, and I find out on that they are returned back. Sometimes take some time, maybe on that. Only this is the challenge, not any challenge on that. Even if you see that they are coming out to pay to me, husband have been, don't give now, wait, they are not listening. So this is a very good the people. So that when the pandemic situation has come, our country decided to lock down. The 3 days before I locked down, I decided to my all colleagues, don't go to this the group meeting. Give the phone call to them. Will not coming now. Don't pay now. We are come forward before the government declared to stop the collection.
Huh.
I mean, given the moratorium.
Wow.
And the second point on that, we are continuously talk with them and do it how. Only point on that, do not worry about the money. You can make your safe and do your business if it is possible, doing all that. This is on one side. Second side on that, during the pandemic situation, there is the big Amphan has come in Bengal,
Yeah.
no? And my team are went there, given to the 4,500 families food
Wow.
on spot. Next, you see that this pandemic situation, there is a big flood has come Assam. Ah, So 5,000 family we provided this food.
Wow.
So we are also coming on that part, how we can, but every time we have not possible to do it. If you see that the Assam, Bengal, some of the states, we have given that 50 crores money to the each of that government, even the prime minister's fund. Because we cannot give to them, because we cannot be like to say that this is my borrower, I'll give to them. These people are same community, other are not my borrower. They cannot get. Only I say that I have given you fund. You can give the 1,000 rupees per women from your system. Give it. And every government has been helped us to give it. So we are trying to do for them, but every time it's not possible individually going to them.
Yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
when the situation has now come little bit better, we are going to them now better. You come back, you return back to your meeting, and you over the running the business. If you have the need money, we have given the extra product on that, and which is the little bit uh, lower rate of, and that they are taking. But every people is not coming to take it. It's a very interesting on that. This is the people, whatever they have capacity, only they will take that much. They will not take whatever you like to give. No, they will not take it.
Yeah.
That is the we have been given on that the pandemic period.
Started in 2001, and
Hmm.
and today, if you have to say the scale that you have reached, the impact that you've reached, if you would like to share with us.
Okay. Now, if you see that I started on that, now 1 crore 50 lakhs of the women borrower,
Wow, that's phenomenal
and
number.
the 2 lakhs, 2 crores 50 lakhs is our normal total customer account in the bank. So I started the bank in a 5 years now. So earlier there is no opened account from the others who have been like to deposit. So that also has come to now. That is in more than 50 lakhs of the account has come to the bank branch, which the customer are depositing the money to us. So in that sense, at 2.5 crores is the customer, and they are deposited to the bank in the 71,000 crores, which is 5 years they have been deposited to the bank. But if you go to the loan amount is 80,000 crores. Out of that, in the 55,000 crores in a women borrowers out of that.
Wow, wow, wow.
So if I give that another example on that, one my borrower is a one entrepreneur, and they are now, if I say that the minimum one person, they are created new employment.
Yeah.
Is also
Yeah.
come 1 crore, no, uh, employment generation by them. Someone maybe the generated the 3, 5, 15.
Yeah.
No. So I recall on that the very beginning time on that one lady has come to me to asking the bigger loan, and I ask on that the what is the background on that. That lady say that the she's an 8 pass. Name is Swapna Das, and said that her husband have been lost the 2 legs because of the accident of auto.
Mm.
She running the one business which is making the uh, packet which is by the newspaper, and it has been used by medicine shop to sell their medicine on that envelope. And she said that after 5 years, no, 3 years, she has the 13 employees,
Wow.
2 are MBA.
Wow.
She's an
Amazing.
8 pass.
Wow.
I said, what are doing by this the 2 MBA? Well, they are marketing to this the market, and 11 people are making this the packet, and she's supplying on that. So fantastic on that.
Yeah.
But we cannot believe on that. When we listen, still we are not see it. So she came to me, take a loan for 80,000 rupees. And that time we have not the capacity to give the 80,000 rupees. And she said that this is in my people's, your staff say that the 80,000 rupees for making house, we have not housing loan. We cannot give you. I say that yes, it is correct. We have not in the housing loan. We are only the business loan. And she asked me, is it the housing loan? Yes. But I said, how you say that? I am making this house to sitting my 13 people to making the packet. It is my business place, not the housing loan. You recall on that how this lady are thinking about it.
Yeah.
So how their entrepreneurship I saw in the women level, fantastic. Only we are not given the chance to come out.
Yeah.
The lot of restriction in the society, lot of restriction in the family, so that it is not happening on that. Others they are very fantastic
Yeah.
idea, very fantastic hard work they are doing on that with managing the children. I honor them.
You've done so much. You've done so much for the country, for the women. And you were saying 1 crore 50 lakh women. I was just thinking, of course, entrepreneurs, but also the world around them, the family, their children who've gone on to get. So it's such a, so if you start measuring, then the impact is, you know, huge, huge. Yeah.
Yes. See that the number is a India is a. I always like to say that small is beautiful, big is necessary. Because of that, India is a big country. Until you are not scale, not reach to the more people, you will not get the impact of that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but also we can be like to go to other way. If I mention one point on that, I have been 2006 5 6. I I've been going to the village on that, and maximum time 15 days of the month I have been spend my time in the village and talk with the people and asking the people the whatever we are giving to you, all our people are poor. Any other poor people? Yes. Why not they are coming to your group and take the loan? They said that, sir, they cannot repay. Really? What do you say? There is another class of people. Those even poor people also understand they are not that level, which we call as a poorest of the poor. And I find out on that what is the cause they are not coming to us, and why they are coming to us to take the loan, and these all existing people are borrowers in the same village that they are rejecting them to not to give the loan.
Mm.
And I have been making two workshop in the two districts is a very backward is a Malda and another one is in Murshidabad. And I find out on that these people have been lost their confidence to do the business.
Mm.
So the surrounding people also not supporting them to do. And after that, I have been received an award, PPIC award, Pro Innovation Challenge Award. And they have given World Bank, and they have given me the 50,000 US dollar as in prize money. And I given this money to start a project, how we can be help this class of the poorest of the poor people. And they will come to this, the mainstream in 2 years project. And that time I got the chance to introduction with Abhijit Binayak Banerjee, who received the Nobel.
Yeah.
And I request him, you can done the study on that from the beginning. And then this program I have been developed in a one area with a 500 families. We find out on that there is a 5% of the 3 to 5% household in the village who are this class of that poorest of the poor. And 100% this family are headed by the women, husband lost, or husband are in lost the paralyzed, or
Mm.
some disease is there, it cannot be revived, and she is in sometimes the trafficking, she sometimes is a begging, she sometimes is in going to this the relative's house to work as a maid servant with the children, and maximum time they are the lost their everything on that.
Yeah.
And we select on that the people in the village, and given a confidence training for 3 days,
Wow.
and then we have been offered them what you like to do. I'll be spent all of my money to you. Only you commit me. You will be like to success as an entrepreneur within a 2 years. I'll spend everything free. I'll not return back anything from you. And you believed on that. At that time, I have been 500 families started. And after the training, and they selected the enterprise, I given the full enterprise by buying, not by cash. I given the per day food cost for a year. And my 50 of the household, I've given a one staff to regular support this family to do and run their business. After 2 years, I have been like to close my hand to support. And you believe on that, within this, the 2 years, when I visit that woman, and she asking me, they said, this is a papa rice. Can you take some? No, no, don't worry. I am not begging now. I am making this papa rice. I
Wow.
am earning from my side. And there's a 5,000, 10,000 rupees I am earning. Their confidence, their
Yeah.
smile face has given me the confidence so much. I feel that why not? I can be expand on that. Now I have the more than 1 lakh family. I
Wow.
already covered on that. And every year I have been added 20 to 25,000 families like that to develop on that to as an entrepreneur. Per family cost how much? 40,000 rupees, which is less than my 2 years NRAGA cost. Government can be calm on that forward. Whatever their NREG or their funding has given, if they can come to this the model and come forward and to join together and give the support, because I have the very limited amount of the resources. Whatever I have personal, whatever I have not in the bank, I am trying to do it on that. If the country have the family in the 26 crore, is a 3% of this the family are this level. Oh, that means the 7 crores family, I can say that like on that. How much money for the government? If they can take the project on that for next 10 years, and we can drive on that, so no poverty people can will find out in our country. We
Wow.
can do it on that, and which is a very experienced based. And if you see that the Mr. Avijit Vinayak Nobel book, whatever he has been got, he got it from this study. And this
Wow.
study is showed on that to me that the 200% people's the confidence has been built up, and their income has come now in this moment 10,000 to 25,000 rupees.
Wow.
So this isn't part of this. Whatever the 10 years before I started it in that areas, and they are again study on that, and they say that their children now is a very good the business running, and they have that the 2-story building. They build up on that. So only I have been take them from the road street and given a path. I have been said that I'll support you. No, if the people get the back end, I have the support. I only say that you will be success. Whatever need I will be giving. No, so they are coming on that, and nobody can believe. If I say that I recall on that village, very challenging. I have given that to the 5 goats, and they are production of the goats and coming the number of more income is coming and good. But after the 6 months, I find out on that the goat have been stolen in the village.
Mm.
And I say that how I can be manage, how I can be give the continuously go to that village. And I go to the village, called the all of the people of the village who are more or less in the elite, non-political. I ask them that this is happened. So how long I will be like to refuel them? But no, you will not give the refuel. We are the responsible. You can give the one time, give the 7 days time. We'll find out that person who have been stolen. This is my village people, not outside people. And you believe on that. Within the 3 days, they called me. Mr. Ghosh will find out the person and collect the money.
Wow.
Fine. So then you come, you know, you will be purchased the goat again and given to them. And then again call me that we have been purchased and given to the 5 goats in the same category, but 800 rupees in our hand, what I can do. And then I went to the village, called them all, form a committee, which is called the development committee for this village.
Wow.
Given the responsibilities, you will take care of that. 800 in your hand. If something need for them, you can give for that. Fine. They are nurturing this.
Yeah.
The one point on that, after the 1.5 years, I have been again went to that village just to see that what changes come to the people. So many people are working with me. And some people say that, sir, we are your committee members. I'm fine, fantastic. You have been done good. Well, sir, you have been changed us. Not how I changed you. Sir, when you make this committee and given these responsibilities, we are now not taking alcohol in the village because we are the responsible person now. Earlier we have been,
Wow.
so we have also changed us. So this is a type of no success has come, which can be given the encourage to us.
Yeah.
And when if you get the time one day, they come, you can see, go to the village, see that how their expression. And I go now, sir, you see that one of the lady on that area, I went and one of the person are sleeping in their house and said that it is your relatives. That lady comments me, sir, now my income has come, my relative is started to come. Earlier, these people, nobody has come to me. Nobody has given the chance.
Yeah.
So this is a power. No, that is when you see the face of these people now, when you ask to this the beginning of the life, they are crying.
Yeah.
Sir, where we were and when we came. So this is feeling that we are feel proud of that today. God has given the chance, opportunities to me to do work for this people.
Thank you. What an honor
Thank
this is. Thank you.